The Central African Republic and Russia are deepening ties by signing a new military cooperation agreement. It comes just weeks after 3 Russian journalists were killed in the C.A.R. The signing ceremony took place in Moscow, as our correspondent Daria Bondarchuk reports.
The agreement was announced at a state arms exhibition near Moscow, attended by 2 countries' defense ministers as well as officials from dozens of foreign countries. The accord is seen as a tool to stimulate bilateral military cooperation and Russia's military training efforts in the African Republic. Earlier this year, Moscow sent 5 military and 170 civilian instructors at the request of the African country's government to train forces and some security agents to be part of President Touadera's personal guard. Since 2017, when Russia became exempt from the UN-imposed arms embargo on weapons supplies to the Central African Republic, it had sent light arms to the UN-supported regime. The deal came just weeks after a controversial incident involving 3 Russian nationals killed in the African Republic, reportedly by militants, earlier this month. The colleagues of the murdered men say they were journalists and were investigating the activities of a private pro-Kremlin military company known as Wagner. Moscow insisted the 3 men were traveling on tourist visas and did not request any diplomatic or media support for their mission. But critics and private investigators said it was a pre-planned assassination. Some regional monitors and international players see the military cooperation deal signed between the 2 countries as further strengthening ties between Moscow and Bangui, as yet another step towards increasing Russia's influence in Africa, where it's been gradually restoring its positions abandoned after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Daria Bondarchuk, CGTN, Moscow.